Hello, welcome to PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan and today we are back with another World Circuit race, but in a car that I have been looking forward to running for quite some time. So I'm just going to dive into the settings for the moment and make sure that we are on the hard race difficulty that we are using for all of these races right now. We're on that, so that's good. We can come out of there. We're going to head across to Belgium and to Spa. And this is going to be the Japanese Clubman Cup 500. And I'm actually going to be going with the BRZ STI Sport in the classic livery that I found online. Really like this car. I don't think it's one that we've used very often for these World Circuit races. I've got the Sport Soft tyres on. Suspension differential are normal, the output adjustment 100, ballast 0, and the power restrictor is set to 100. So we've pretty much maxed out this car as much as we can. I've got the normal choices for my car set as well. You can pause and rewind the video to view those as you need. So this is the Japanese Clubman Cup 550, 3 laps around Spa. And as usual, we've got to go from last to first. Absolutely love the look of this car. Whoever did this livery did a fantastic job, and I can't remember who it was, but it's a beautiful livery. Anyway, as we come down into Eau Rouge, we just pick up 5th gear. Looking at the Mazda in front of us, I'm going to hug the right-hand side of the curb so that we can pass them as we go over the top on the right-hand side. We're going to tuck up the inside of the R34, who's squeezing us just a little bit. We managed to keep that on the track, which was good. And this is the first time that I've actually run this track with this car, so we're going to be feeling our way around the track quite a bit. 3 laps to get through the traffic. We're up to 10th already. 3rd gear through here. Just going to go around the outside of that car, line ourselves up on the Lancer in front, just looking for the beginning of the curb. Going to brake down into 3rd gear. Can we go around the outside inside of this one? It's going to put us on the outside for this curb. 3rd gear, looking for the apex, which I'm going to have to go a little bit wide on because of the car inside me. We'll go up the left hand side of the Nissan there. Now I'm picking up the 50-meter board to get you down into 4th gear through this corner and then up into 5th and just let this run. Just watching to see where we can overtake the yellow car. We can do the outside, which is going to make us a little bit late for this corner, but we did manage to get down into 4th gear for it. Going to stay through 4th through here. The cars are falling quite nicely for us with the overtakes at the moment, so this is a pretty nice run. 4th gear through there. Run down up into 5th gear for this corner. I'm actually going to leave it in 4th for that particular one. Just still undecided on some of the gears for some of these corners as we are running through the traffic here. This should be pretty much flat through here, I'm hoping. So just taking it up to 6th gear. Oh, that car gets a little bit squirmy under the brakes. This is pretty planted, this car. White line down into 2nd gear for the chicane at the end here, just taking a little bit of the curbs, and then we're up into 4th place at the end of the first lap. So if I've remembered that correctly, we are looking for about the 50-meter board as we go into this corner, braking just before that down into 2nd gear, take lots of the curb on the inside, being careful not to hit the wall, and then we've got the run down the hill towards Eau Rouge, thinking about where the cars in front of us are going to fall for Eau Rouge. And I normally try and take a lot of the curb on the left-hand side on the way in, right there. We've got 6th gear, just up and over the top in 6th was quite nice. That fell really nicely. I really enjoyed Eau Rouge on that particular occasion. And we got past the Toyota quite nicely. As we come down to this corner, I'm going to be looking for the beginning of the curb, maybe just a little bit before. Just thinking about the cars in front. So just braking just as we are approaching the curb. Down into 3rd gear. Just need a little bit careful through here. Again, these cars are falling quite nicely for the overtakes. Up into fourth, and go down into third at the beginning of the curb. Just take the inside line through here. Is the Supra going to go a little bit wide? Can we get down the right hand side? Halfway down that curb, just hit the brake pedal down into third gear. Just following the Supra through here at the moment. Looking for that 50-meter board. Just beginning of the curb there, just getting it slowed down. Can we go down the inside of this car? Yes, we can. Oh, what a lovely move. That fell really nicely for us as well. Up into first place now. So now we should be able to just run our lap. So the beginning of the curb, brake, just a little bit of trail braking to balance the car through there. Fourth gear, all the way through here, just keeping fourth. No more worries about cars in front, so we can just let this run. The beginning of the curb, just a little bit of braking just to set the car down again in fourth gear. And I'm just going to leave it in fourth for the moment to come through this corner. Just out to the left, into fifth. We should be able to do this in fifth gear through here, maybe even sixth. If you come down underneath the barrier, just looking for the turn in, just letting it drift across. Using loads of the green section now in sixth gear to get it across. As we go underneath the barrier, I'm going to be looking for the white line. Hit the white line, bury the brake pedal, down into second gear, over the curb there, over this curb, and then that is a lap of Spa done in this amazing Subaru BRZ, which is a great car around here. This is really, really nicely balanced. It's turning in nicely, it's braking nicely, it's really well planted. And we've got a 126 followed by a 144. Obviously the 226 was the first lap. So our first full lap was a 224, which was quite good. That is the fastest lap. Remember to take a load of curb on the way over a rouge. If you need to lift a little bit through there, then do so, and just be careful not to run onto the hatchings on the left hand side or the outside. Picking up as much speed as we can down this long camel straight, and then I'm looking for just before the beginning of the curb, just there. I'm about just over 50% brakes. I'm not even on full brakes according to the screen. However, I am braking as hard as I can. The actual rig is bending. It's not pushing the brake pedal for some of these corners, so I wouldn't pay too much attention to the brake indicator on the screen. Either my calibration is out slightly, or it is just the fact that the whole rig is bending. I've got my new prime light sitting in the garage. I've got the new seat coming tomorrow, I've just found out, so I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get that put together next weekend, and then I'll have a slightly more solid rig. Hopefully we can get this braking sorted out, but nice and smooth through this latter part of the lap. No heroics. I'm actually still setting best times, even though I feel as if I've just backed off a little bit. Maybe I've just got the feel of the car a little bit less. Well, the fuel's not coming down, but theoretically a little bit less fuel in the car. But I think I'm just feeling very comfortable with this car right now. Being able to lay it into some of these corners is brilliant. As we come down to the banner, watch for the white line. Braking, turning in second gear, over that curb, over this curb, and a straight run to the line for a nice easy win of nearly 12 seconds over the cars behind. If all of the Spa races go like this one, we're going to be going gold trophies on these very quickly. So 13 seconds ahead of the Supra behind. I'm not sure that we got a clean race on that particular one. Oh, we did get a clean race. That is an added bonus. So throwing it up the inside as we went through a rouge didn't cost us. I must have just run the white line, which was really good. But love this Subaru BRZ around here. can wholeheartedly recommend that with the tuning that we have got set. So if you like this video, please give the video a thumbs up, because it really does help the channel. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot of people that are watching these videos and unfortunately not subscribing. It would be great if you could subscribe to support the channel. And if you are a subscriber, thank you ever so much for continuing to support my channel. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. In the meantime, I will see you back at another race in Spa, and hit the bell button for notifications of when I release that one. For now, take care. Bye-bye.